Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to Unsung Hero.
We're facing the communities that we represent.
So what are the thoughts behind organizing one of the biggest events of the year?
The thoughts are to be really ambitious and to want to really engage with people in power in order to make change. Because, you know, if you think about some of the most powerful people in the country is whoever's the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister within government, and actually saying just before the elections, saying we need to engage with these people in order to make sure for the next 5 years they're really delivering on what communities are suffering from or would like to see to realize their ambitions. It's really important that you have them there. So we want to strike relationships with power.
Tell me about the campaigns you guys do, because Citizens UK is one of the biggest campaign organizing team in the country.
Yeah.
Like you said before, you have mosque, you have church, you have universities, college, everything, everyone's involved in it. The benefits, especially for the Muslims.
For the Muslims especially.
How does it work out?
Okay. So community organizing is one model of change. There's lots of models of change, but and it's quite well known because Barack Obama used to be a community organizer, so it's got really well known now. But it's been around for thousands of years, people coming together around issues. The benefits of people being part of Citizens UK is you get to develop the capacity of your organisation that you're working with. It's about leaders, it's about leadership development. So not necessarily we only look to the politician, but it's about ordinary people like me and you saying actually there's an issue that really bothers us. We know lots of people that are also similarly affected, like let's get together. And then community organisers in Citizens UK spend time teaching people how to develop a pragmatic form of leadership where you learn to win things.
Fantastic.
And so some of the campaigns that we've worked on, I mean, the campaigns come out of everywhere really, but some of the campaigns we've worked on are things like the living wage, which has become national and it's now like used by every single politician and business that you find. And originally it was a campaign around people who are struggling, who are working really hard, sometimes 2-3 jobs, just to cover how much it costs to live. And the minimum wage wasn't enough and these people were trying to raise families. So, you know, there would be some people taking a 2-hour bus journey to get to work or from home, but they could have took the train for 45 minutes, but it's because it costs too much. So around the East End, this campaign started beginning and it went all around the country and won hundreds of millions of pounds. Originally, people said it was impossible to get something called the living wage going, which is higher than the minimum wage, which represents the cost of living. But now there's over 2,000 companies, alhamdulillah.